Hello, everyone, and welcome to the New York Empoleon's Week 8 battle of the SDA. We are taking on Grandmaster D-Ray this week, coach of the Los Angeles Guerrilla Tactics. And if you haven't seen his content before, go check him out. Link is in the description below. But we are going to talk about a couple of changes since the team builder. If you did watch that, we did switch the Scizor to Lumberry over Akaberry, and we did go with the Spectrier that was shown on screen, not the one that I discussed potentially using. So we're going with that one. This battle, I win, I clinch a playoff spot. That's it. If I lose, I'm still in playoff position, so it's okay if it doesn't go well. But we're hoping to get a win here. Let's see how it goes. Let's jump into it. And there's mons on the field. All right. Let's see. I have to open up a tab for the battle so that I can take notes. Okay, so the Pangaro's here, not surprising. The Tangrowth is here, the Golisopod's here, the Lickitungu's here. None of this is surprising. So he was terrified of Spectrier, apparently. That is a team that tells me, I don't care about anything else on your team. Spectrier is not going to kill me, which is fine. It doesn't need to. It apparently was just enough of a threat in the back. And I brought it, because it's good against your roster, but there's no Zygarde, Jirachi, Nihilego. Like, you really, really didn't want Spectrier to win this match. Wow, no Zygarde. No Jirachi. Things that, like, Spectrier can beat. So, yeah, I'm showing you Spectrier right on top of my board here. It's right there. You gotta deal with it. I could just lead with Drapion here. You have nothing that's immediately going to OHKO me. And I don't... my weakness policy isn't that useful now. So a knockoff from the Pangaro is fine. And we're just going to jump right into this, I guess. We'll see what happens. He benched all of his top tier mons. And a big part of this is that he may also be aware that we are going to go into playoffs. Like, he is pretty much making playoffs at this point, as am I. And he may very well be like, I'm not showing you my best mons. I'm going to try to get the win, but I'm not going to, like, bring, you know, perfectly optimal mons. And I've done it too. But since this battle does allow me to clinch playoffs, and I don't have to worry about the rest of them at all, I'd rather just have it, you know, have access to clinching playoffs. So we're going to go for a knockoff here. Knock off whatever item this Golisopod wants. It's not going to bring it down to emergency exit levels. So I do have to watch out for that. But just goes for the first impression. That's not surprising. That was a decent amount of damage, too. We're just going to knock off whatever item it is. Heavy duty boots. Okay. Cool. So good to have that gone. I could just knock off again. It doesn't quite bring you into range of emergency exit, which actually I'm fine with. I'd rather knock you off and not put you in emergency exit yet. Or hit whatever you switch in. Oh, it did. It did. Cool. Free damage. Free damage. Watching this while hearing and speaking French is bamboozling. I can imagine. I can't commentate in French. I can only say, like, I am Drapion. Je suis Drapion. There we go. Je suis. Pangaro comes out. I could go out into my Clefable here. I don't think you'd expect that. I think the play, though, is always just to click knockoff. If you're Scarfed, you'll outspeed, and then I know for sure. And if you're not Scarfed, I get rid of whatever item it is, and then I know for sure that my Clefable outspeeds you. So we're just going to knock off again. That's a crit. Life Orb. Close Combat comes out. And without the Life Orb, I don't die. And I can actually preserve this. In a surprising, remarkable twist, I can preserve this thing if I want to. And go out into, like, the Clefable here. I don't think you ever predict Clefable coming in right here. Clefable doesn't do a lot for me in this match. It kind of does, honestly. I don't know if I want to go into Clefable here, if I want to even bother preserving this. The thing about preserving this is it gets me... Heatmore has Sucker Punch, which probably doesn't kill from here. And Lickitung probably can't kill it from here, and I can knock off either one. But I think I'm just going to Earthquake. He's going to switch out. You got Togekiss? He went Golisopod. It's going to eat this Earthquake just fine. Gonna eat this Earthquake just fine. Now it has the first impression, but I have a very defensive Como-O and rocks, and you don't have boots, so you do have Togekiss. Again, I think I click Toxic here. It's free. It's so free. Oh my god, you didn't bring Jirachi or Nihilego. So yeah, Toxic is 100% free, and first impression's obviously coming out, so I'm obviously gonna take it just fine. And we're just going to Toxic here. Although I want Rocks up, I think long-term Toxic is better on the Togekiss that is 100% coming in here. There is no doubt in my mind that Togekiss is coming in here. The only other reasonable switch you have is Tangrowth, and either one Toxic is great on. But yeah, Togekiss comes in. We do land it. Whew! Okay. I got nervous there, but we do land it. And I just switch out now, and I can come back in later. The Golisopod is free forever for me to switch in on. Next time I can set up rocks. You could show me Heal Bell right now. You could absolutely show me Heal Bell right now. I can go Spectrier here, and I think I'm going to go Spectrier here because I have the Lumber. This is like the exact situation I wanted to find myself in, which is if you go for a Thunder Wave, then you don't get rid of your poison, and Hex goes crazy. If you do go for a Heal Bell, then Will-O-Wisp is totally free, and I get to keep my Lumberry. And if you do go for a T-Wave, I get my Lumberry to pop, and you don't get the Para, so you don't outspeed me. And if you go for an Air Slash, boom. If you go for an Air Slash, then I don't mind that either, because I'll be able to take it. But we'll show the Lumberry, and now you can stay in if you really want to, or you can go Lickitung, which I think you always go Lickitung. I think I always click Hex, though, because Lickitung doesn't threaten me. I've already lost my item, so Knockoff's not doing anything to me. And then I just Willow the next turn on the Lickitung, and then it doesn't matter. And if you do choose to stay in, that's fine. I don't need to make a read here. What's that? I love that name. Love that nickname. Because I don't need to make any sort of special read. I can just go for the Hex. You now know I have it. You now know I'm willing to not make a read the next time we find ourselves in a similar situation. And the knockoff does nothing to me anyway. So we're just going to go for this. He might go for a Heal Bell here. But he just goes straight for the knockoff. And he might have Heal Bell. I could disable the knockoff, but I don't think I even need to. I just got into Como-O here. And if you click Heal Bell, I just get rocks up then. Just goes for another knockoff. Okay. My leftovers are gone, but it's not the end of the world. So at this point, I'm just going to click rocks. And if he goes Togekiss, he has to show me Defog or deal with rocks for the rest of the game, which half of his team is weak to. And he has no resist for. Oh, Pangoro. Pangoro exists, but Pangaro's already lost its Life Orb, and Clefable always comes in on it, so. And he just stays in. What are you going to do to me? Toxic? Heal Bell? Wish? Okay. So you haven't shown me Heal Bell yet. I don't really want to Iron Defense right here. I'm just going to go Drapion. It threatens the Togekiss enough, which is clearly not Scarfed, that if you do go into it, it's just going to have to switch out again. And I can knock it off so that it doesn't have boots anymore either, which is good, before I get Thunder Waved or Air Slash killed. I mean, it might be Scarfed. I guess you just clicked Thunder Wave and switched out, so maybe it's Scarfed. I actually don't know for sure. There's the Togekiss. Which is boots. But I get to knock those off now. And if you show me Defog, that's fine. If you just T-Wave me again, that's also fine. If you show me Heal Bell, that's fine. I just need to know what your set is. And I'm just going to get rid of these boots real quick. Just real quick. Although I'm not max speed. He could outspeed. But he's going to switch out. He doesn't know that he can outspeed. And he goes out into this thing, which has first impression. And I don't get rid of the boots here. Do I kill it? Okay, I kill it. So Drapion kills Golisopod with knockoff. And I think he was scouting for the poison move, and he didn't see it. So I wonder how he's going to react to that. He doesn't know what my item is. He probably thinks it's Shuka in response to the Zygarde, and the fact that I was willing to let this thing get so damaged when he didn't have the Zygarde probably convinces him that I'm Shuka. But I have already shown him Lum on Spectrier, which is already a weird set. And out comes a Pangoro, which doesn't appreciate a hit here. But also lets in the Clefable. And if you gunk shot, you are the realest Pokemon player I have ever met in my entire life. There's just no two ways about it. If you click gunk shot here, you are absolutely the realist. Not only did I stay in last time repeatedly, I showed Como-O as my switch into this thing. I didn't show Clef as my switch in. So if you click gunk shot here, you are the realist. If you click parting shot, that's not the realist. That's just normal. If you click close combat, then you didn't make any read. You just kind of attacked, which is fine. Even if you are max speed Jolly, I outspeed you because I am max speed Timid. So I just click Moonblast and I get a kill on this. Heatmore resists, but it doesn't want to take it. And this Jai's Heatmore also doesn't outspeed me if he's not like max speed. So Clefable kills Pangoro with Moonblast. And yeah, that's just gone. That's just a threat out of my way. And if he's slow Togekiss, I outspeed that too. I outspeed uninvested Jirachi with the amount of speed I have right now. All right, Heatmore comes out. Are you boots as well? Do you have boots on everything? Boots on everything. All right. So now I need to do a calc here. Clef to Heatmore. Because you do naturally outspeed. But you'd have to be running Modest with a ton of speed investment to actually realize the outspeeding here. And do I need Clef for anything specific left on your team? Not really. Not specifically. So I could just T-Wave. I could just Psyshock. And Psyshock's going to put you in range of Bullet Punch, right? We do outspeed. This is going to do like 40%. Yeah. Fire Lash. Doesn't kill. Doesn't kill. And you're physical. That's interesting. Probably means you have Sucker Punch. Actually, I'm going to T-Wave here, which gets around the Sucker Punch play and gets a T-Wave off on you. Nope. Nope. T-Wave. And you do have Sucker Punch. And I think you're Assault Vested based on the amount you took. I can preserve Clefable. I don't know if I need to preserve Clefable. I think you're not going to Sucker Punch here, thinking that I'm going to like heal now. So I'm just going to Psyshock. If you do Sucker Punch, you do Sucker Punch. It's not the end of the world. Clefable goes down. I don't really need... I've got Poison, Para, and Burns where I need them. And if I can get rid of Heatmore, Scizor goes nuts. So Heatmore goes down. Clefable kills Heatmore with Psyshock. Man. I won't lie. I feel really, really like I've been reading my opponents very well recently in this league. I guess I can scout how much speed you have on this thing, which is fine. Because again, Clefable's done its job, so I'm just going to click Moonblast here. I know your boots. And so you're probably bulky. And this will put you in range of Scizor. Okay, so you do have speed on this thing, which is good. Good to know. So Togekiss kills Clefable with Air Slash. It's good to know. Now I have... You still have Lickitung. I still have Spectrier. Lickitung is already burned. I could just go out into the Mew or the Drapion as well. Or I could just go Scizor and click Bullet Punch. I don't think it kills from here. I'm going to do a calc real quick. Scizor, Togekiss. I don't know if it kills from here. Doesn't look like it will if you're bulky. I can go Mew, but Mew getting paralyzed would suck. So we're going to go into Spectrier here just to threaten you out. And I think the best play is to click Disable. You could switch, and then I'm revealing Disable, but... Or do I just double into something else? Because I think you know this is a win con. I think you know this is like your only way to win this game. So I am going to double into Drapion here. You could stay in. You very well could stay in. And just Air Slash again. Which is why I really wanted to click Disable. But I think you're going to go Lickitung, and that just gets a free knockoff. Take Rocks, take Burn, take Knockoff, not Bulky. And that just allows later... I mean, honestly, kill me. Because if you kill me while this is still in, Scizor comes in and wins the game. Because I Swords Dance. And I crit. And you're showing me Body Slam. Which doesn't kill. I actually really don't want to kill you right now. Because I want Scizor to come in and kill. But I can't take a Body Slam here. Well, I mean, I can take a Body Slam. I can't take a Body Slam into a Flamethrower. And you haven't shown Heal Bell, which makes me think your last move is Flamethrower. You know what I could do is go Mew and set up with that, and then later set up with Scizor if Mew fails. Well, no, I have two options to set up on various things. No, I think the best play is to switch here. I think I'm going to go into Scizor, which has a chance to just straight up win the game right now. And if you... get the para and have Fire Blast and land your Fire Blast, then Mew comes in and sets up and wins. So there's the wish. You're going to click Knockoff probably, or Flamethrower. If you click Flamethrower, I still live. If you click Fire Blast and you don't have like a ton of investment, I still live. But we're just going to Swords Dance here, which... Last move's Protect. My friend, I'm sorry. You don't even have a way to hit me right now. So I could set up another one if I really want to, and I'm going to. Honestly, I have the Lumberry for the Body Slam para. And I don't guarantee to kill a Tangrowth from full at +2, so I'm just gonna set up another one. Now the real question is, does Tangrowth have a ton of speed in it? And like its own Flamethrower? Okay, this will kill now with Bug Bite. And we see its leftovers. Okay, so it's not Tanga Berry. Benutrice, welcome to the stream. Am I doing viewer battles? No, this is a league battle, a draft league battle, and then I'm going to switch over to a Nuzlocke. So unfortunately, no, today I will not be doing viewer battles. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful time. And I do viewer battles other times. I did some earlier today. So if you do want to drop follow and hang around later on, I would appreciate it. And yes, we will be doing viewer battles other times, just not today. I think I outspeed you, so I'm just gonna Bug Bite again. I didn't mark it down. Scizor kills Tangrowth with Bug Bite. Scizor kills Lickitung with Bug Bite. The Protect instead of a Body Slam. If he had gone for the Body Slam first and gotten the para, I would have been forced to attack because I wouldn't have been able to take another para. But Bullet Punch. Scizor kills Togekiss with Bullet Punch. And hey, we're 8-0 on the back of a 5-0 victory, which is kind of nuts. We're 8-0, which puts us in playoffs. No questions asked. I don't believe there's a way we can fail to make it now. Let me double check, because I am notoriously bad about getting this wrong. But it looks like, as of right now, we... 7th place. Okay. 7th place is 3-3. So if they win, and everyone wins for the rest of the season, then I guess technically sixth place could be 8-3. It seems unlikely, but it's technically possible. I haven't looked at the schedule to see if they play some of the teams above them, forcing them to get at least one loss. I know they play me. I haven't played the seventh place team yet, so we're pretty much in. Great game to my opponent. I feel like I made good reads, honestly. I don't think he brought a bad team, but I think I'm pretty happy with the way that I played that game. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back here next week with more SDA. We'll be back later this week with more PAC. And again, if you want to watch these battles live, they are all live streamed on my Twitch channel, so definitely go check that out if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Twitch already, you know that because you're here. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.